Ladies and gentlemen, there comes a moment in life when we must face the hardest truths, when we are forced to acknowledge that the journey we've been on with someone we love has come to an end. This moment doesn't ask for your permission, it simply arrives, often when we least expect it, and challenges us in ways we never imagined. The question is not whether it will hurt, because we know it will. The question is, how will you handle it? We often hear that love is the greatest gift we can experience, and it is. It lifts us, gives us purpose, and fills our hearts with joy. But when love fades, or when we are faced with the reality that someone we care deeply about is no longer the one we meant to walk beside, the pain can feel unbearable. It can seem like a loss of a part of ourselves. And for some, the idea of letting go feels like admitting defeat. But let me tell you this. Letting go is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of incredible strength. You see, the greatest act of courage is not holding on. It's not clinging to something that no longer serves you, no matter how much you love it. The greatest act of courage is in choosing to heal. It's in making the conscious decision to release what is no longer meant for you. It is in choosing yourself, your growth, and your future, even when that means letting go of something or someone that once held great meaning. Today, we're talking about something that affects each and every one of us, whether we've been through it before or we're simply preparing for the inevitable. Love is powerful, and its end can feel like a wound in the soul. Yet, it is not the end. It's the beginning of a new chapter, one that holds promise for healing, self-discovery, and eventual happiness. The road to recovery after letting go of someone you love is not straightforward. There are days when you will doubt yourself, when you will wonder if you made the right decision, when you will ache with longing and nostalgia. But let me assure you, this journey is the one that will lead you to your truest self. It is a path toward rediscovering the parts of yourself that you may have forgotten along the way. And in that rediscovery, you will find the strengths you never knew you had. Today, we are going to talk about the steps necessary to face the pain, accept the truth, and most importantly, to move forward. The journey of healing begins with accepting that the love you once held onto so tightly is no longer part of your present. And from there, we begin to rebuild not just our lives, but ourselves. It begins with acknowledging the pain, recognizing the power of self-love, and ultimately choosing freedom and growth. In this process, you will find that letting go is not just about saying goodbye to someone else. It's about saying hello to the new, to what lies ahead, and to the person you are becoming in the process. So let us begin the journey, and let us walk this path together. As we embrace the pain, understand the need to let go, and learn how to heal, we will emerge stronger, wiser, and ready for the next chapter of our lives. Accepting the pain and realizing the need to let go. We all know that love can be one of the most beautiful experiences in life. It makes us feel connected, cared for, and like we belong to something greater. But when the time comes to let go of someone you love, it feels like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. It feels as if your heart is being ripped out of your chest. And the truth is, it hurts a lot. But understand this, letting go is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. It's the courage to accept reality, face the pain, and choose healing over staying stuck in a cycle that doesn't serve you. Facing the reality. The first step in the journey of letting go is acknowledging that the relationship you once cherished is no longer what it once was. No matter how hard you may try, you cannot turn back time. You cannot recreate the past, and you cannot control the outcome of what happened. People change, circumstances change, and sometimes love alone just isn't enough to keep a relationship intact. It may feel impossible to accept, but you must realize that staying in a situation that no longer serves your growth is holding you back. It's easy to hold on to hope, to cling to the idea of what things were, but sometimes love is not enough to hold two people together. It's a hard truth to face, but in order to move forward, you have to accept that things aren't the way they used to be. This is the moment to recognize that you deserve to be with someone who sees your value, someone who is ready to grow with you, not someone who holds you in the past. Acknowledge the pain. Letting go doesn't mean you didn't love deeply or that the relationship didn't matter. It absolutely did. Love is never wasted. Feel your emotions fully, without judgment. If you feel sad, angry, confused, or betrayed, those feelings are valid. The grief you're experiencing is part of the healing process. It's important to not rush past the pain or try to numb it. Grief has a timeline of its own. The healing process cannot be forced. It's okay to cry, to mourn, to reflect on the memories. because this is how you make peace with the loss. But remember, grief does not last forever. The pain you're feeling right now is temporary, and while it may feel overwhelming in the moment, it is a necessary step toward healing and eventual growth. The pain you are experiencing is the price of having loved deeply, and it's also the gateway to becoming stronger, wiser, and more resilient. The strength in letting go. You are not weak for feeling hurt or for needing to let go. In fact, it takes incredible strength to face the truth, to allow yourself to feel, and to let go of something that once brought you joy. The pain you're feeling now will make you stronger later. It's in this vulnerable moment of surrender that you will unlock your true power. You can't change the past, but you can change the future. You have the ability to take this pain and turn it into something beautiful, something that propels you forward. Letting go is not the end. It's the beginning of a new chapter in your life. It's not about forgetting the love you once shared. It's about giving yourself permission to heal and move forward. You will emerge from this stronger, wiser, and more in touch with your true self. But first, you must accept the reality of the situation. You must embrace the pain, because only then can you truly heal and allow yourself to move forward, releasing attachment and embracing your future. As you begin the difficult but necessary journey of letting go, it's important to realize that attachment is one of the main reasons we struggle to move on. We often cling to the past because we associate it with love, comfort, and a sense of security. But what you need to understand is that attachment is a form of holding on to something that no longer serves you. True freedom comes from releasing the emotional bonds that tie you to someone who no longer shares the same past. Releasing attachment doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you choose to value yourself enough to let go and move forward. Recognizing the nature of attachment. Attachment is not love. It's an emotional dependency that can keep you stuck in a loop of longing, regret, and despair. It often arises when we believe we need another person to complete us, to give our lives meaning, or to provide us with a sense of purpose. But true fulfillment comes from within. No one else can give you what you already have the power to give yourself. Attachment traps you in the past, in the what-ifs and maybes, and it keeps you from stepping into your own future. By letting go, you're not denying the value of the relationship you had. You're simply acknowledging that the future you deserve isn't tied to the past. The person you were with may have been part of your story, but they are not the entirety of your story. Letting go of someone you love doesn't mean you erase the memories or stop caring about them. It means that you no longer allow the past to define your present and future. The power of self-love, one of the most important parts of releasing attachment, is shifting your focus back to yourself. You are worthy of love, happiness, and peace no matter what happened in your past relationship. Releasing attachment doesn't just free you from the hold that person had on you, it also opens up space for you to rediscover your own strengths, passions, and dreams. The person you were in the relationship might have been defined by the dynamic between you two, but the person you are becoming is someone who stands strong on their own, who's capable of creating their own joy. Start investing time in activities and passions that bring you joy and fulfillment. Rediscover the things you love doing for yourself without relying on someone else to validate them. Reclaim your personal power. Spend time with friends, family, and mentors who uplift you, who encourage your growth, and who remind you that you have incredible value, regardless of your relationship status. Letting go of the what-ifs and maybes. It's so easy to get caught up in the fantasy of what could have been. You might find yourself asking, what if things were different? Or maybe we could have made it work if we tried harder. But these questions only keep you tied to a past that no longer exists. The reality is, you can't change what's already happened. It's okay to mourn the loss of the potential future you envisioned, but do not let these what-ifs define your present. Your future is still unwritten, and it's time to write the next chapter with your own hands, with your own heart. The more you focus on the past, the more you lose sight of the possibilities before you. By releasing the attachment to someone, you open yourself up to new possibilities, new experiences, and new connections that are aligned with your growth and happiness. It's like standing at the edge of a beautiful horizon. Your future is waiting for you, full of opportunities that you cannot access if you are stuck looking backward. Choosing freedom and growth, letting go isn't a single moment. It's a conscious decision you make every day. It's a choice to free yourself from emotional dependence, a choice to believe that you are enough on your own, and a choice to embrace a future that is limitless. Every time you let go of a little piece of the attachment, you create space for something better, something healthy, something more aligned with the life you want to build. In the end, it's not about forgetting the past or pretending it didn't happen. It's about giving yourself the permission to move forward. Releasing attachment means you trust in your own ability to thrive on your own without relying on someone else's presence to feel complete. It's a brave, powerful choice to believe that you are worthy of love and happiness that's aligned with the person you are becoming, not just the person you were. Moving forward and creating a new chapter, letting go of someone you love is one of the most difficult things you will ever do. But once you've released the past and begun to embrace your future, the most important step is to take action. Moving forward means not just healing, but actively creating a new chapter in your life. It's about rebuilding yourself, rediscovering your strengths, and pursuing a future that's bright and full of possibilities. The decision to move on is not just about letting go of someone. It's about making space for the new and the better things that are waiting for you, taking responsibility for your healing. The first thing to remember is that your healing is in your hands. No one else can heal you except you. It's easy to fall into the trap of blaming the other person, the relationship, or even life for your pain. But in order to truly move forward, you must take ownership of your healing. You get to decide how you heal, how you grow, and how you shape your future. This may not be an overnight process. It's okay to feel hurt, to feel uncertain, and to give yourself time to heal. But don't let these feelings define you. You are not your pain and you are not your past. The hurt you feel right now is temporary. With each passing day, you have the ability to move further away from the past and closer to the version of yourself who is healed and whole. Focusing on personal growth, now is the perfect time to focus on your personal growth. You've already released attachment and let go of the past, but the next step is to transform that space into something powerful. What dreams did you put on hold while you were in the relationship? What passions have you neglected? This is your opportunity to reconnect with who you are outside of the relationship. Ask yourself, what do I want for my life moving forward? What kind of person do I want to become? It's time to redefine your identity, to step into your own power and to pursue what brings you joy. Use this time to invest in yourself. Take up a new hobby, start a new project, or work toward a goal you've always wanted to achieve. Focus on your career, your health, and your friendships. Take the time to cultivate a life that is meaningful to you. The more you invest in your growth, the stronger and more confident you will become. Surrounding yourself with positive energy. As you move forward, it's crucial to surround yourself with people who uplift you, who support your growth, and who remind you of your worth. Cut out negative influences that remind you of the past or hold you back from your potential. Seek out friends and family who encourage your healing journey, and consider spending more time with those who inspire and motivate you. You also need to protect your energy. As you let go of someone you love, you might be tempted to keep in touch with them, hoping for closure or a chance to rekindle what was lost. But this can keep you stuck in the past. It's important to distance yourself from that person, emotionally and physically, so you can give yourself the space to heal and move on. Be mindful of the people you allow into your life during this time, and ensure that those relationships are supportive and aligned with the future you're trying to create. Embracing new possibilities. When you let go of the past, you open yourself up to new experiences, new relationships, and new opportunities. The world is full of possibilities, and you can't see them if you're still looking in the rearview mirror. The future you've been waiting for is right in front of you, and it's waiting for you to take that next step forward. It may feel scary at first, and that's okay. Change always brings a degree of uncertainty, but remember, nothing in life worth having comes from staying stagnant. To experience the life you deserve, you must be willing to step into the unknown, to take risks, and to trust that the right things will come when you are ready for them. Let go of the fear of being alone or the fear of never finding love again. The love and happiness you seek are already within you. By moving forward and creating a new chapter, you are not only setting the foundation for your future happiness, but you are also showing the world how resilient, strong, and capable you are.